Hey, Brian Lawton with Exit Realty HGM here, and we're talking about better versioning and those five kind of building blocks to success, those building blocks that we stand on. And today we're going to talk about mindset, and it's so important. We're going to start and we're going to talk about what we consume, then we're going to talk about who we allow into our space, who are we associating with, and then I'm going to give you 2 tips just on shifting self-talk to get better mindset. So the way we consume things is in 3 ways, right? We read things, or the written word, we can listen to things, or we can watch and consume that way. And so one of the biggest ways we consume right now, of course, is in our phones. And so you really got to do kind of an audit here to really shift your mindset and what we're consuming most, probably in social media. And you can do a few things to correct yourself here. First of all, audit what exactly you are consuming. And the easiest way to do that maybe is to take a break from it. And I've done this personally where I'll take a 30-day break from social media. And maybe the only app that I'll allow myself into is LinkedIn. And it's amazing how that is just sort of automatic. When we slide open our phones and we're bored, and our thumb sort of automates itself to where Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you're using exists in your phone. And it's just this automated response we have as humans right now in this addiction, I think, to our phones. But what are you doing to shift your mindset? What else can you consume that way? And then you think about what it is you're consuming in that. So taking the break, doing that audit is hugely powerful in shifting your mindset. If you substitute social media for something like LinkedIn, which is a social app, but it's more professional, the news is more positive, the people interacting there are doing so in a very business-oriented, inspirational, kind of making you engage at a slightly higher level, it can change you. And then when you come out of that, you're going to have a different response to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you're in. Some of that may be a little bit more abrasive, a little bit more negative feeling, and that's the whole point of that break from social media, is you really allow your body to feel all the negativity you consume on a daily basis. So the other thing I'd ask you is, if you're working out or in your spare time, what is it that we're consuming by reading? What is it we're consuming through our AirPods? And you go to the gym and it's real easy to put the AirPods in and you're listening to music, but maybe you can shift that to a mindset trainer or somebody that's just in your head talking about positivity. It's amazing how that can change you as well. And then what are you reading? What sorts of things do you consume on a daily basis that way? Make sure it's positive. Second category here is, who do you hang around with? There's a quote there, I don't remember who said it, but it's basically that you're the average of the 5 people that you most closely associate with. And that's so very true. Audit your inner circle. Who is it that you spend the most time with? And maybe it gets a little bit, iffy to say, well, I probably shouldn't associate with that friend or this sibling or something like that. Not asking you to cut people out of your lives, but maybe spend more time with people that elevate you, people that push you to a different mindset. And if you want to be something in life, you want more money, you want more education, you want more money in the bank, you want to give more, you want to be more involved in your community, are you surrounding yourselves with people like that? Are you surrounding yourself with people that have more money in the bank, that give back at a higher level to their community, that do more community service? Who do you surround yourself with? Because if you associate with those people, you're going to start learning everything about them. You're going to learn the accountant they use. You're going to learn the type of job they have. You're going to learn who they buy cars from, and who they invest with, and which charities they give back to, and why, and what books they're reading, and what time they wake up in the morning. And so you really audit that circle, that inner circle you have, and you put people around you that can elevate you. And you're going to learn all the nuances about their life, and you become the average of that. So really be careful about that. Last 2 things I want to talk about is shifting some of the ways we think about and talk about, and that self-talk that we have. Number 1, and around here we talk about the people we hire, hiring good people, or if we're mentoring people, or if I'm speaking at universities and that kind of thing, and they say, well, who's employable? How do we get jobs? And really, what we want to do is hire problem solvers, right? We're also good at identifying problems throughout the landscape of our lives. What are you doing to shift that mindset? It's really easy to identify problems in your workforce, in your workplace, your friends, maybe at home you have problems, or the restaurant you ate at, you're frustrated with the server. It's super easy to identify a specific problem in life. Congratulations, you're really good at identifying problems. Who cares? We want problem solvers in our lives. What are you doing to identify the problem on your own quietly and then bringing a solution that's meaningful to the group? So that's a mind shift thing. The last thing I want to leave you with on mindset and self-talk is I hear a lot about, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to work out. I don't have enough time to get up at 5 a.m. because I go to bed so late. I don't have enough time to prospect, to call and develop more sales. I don't have enough time. And I read something that says the next time you catch yourself saying that, it's totally fine. You don't have enough time. We get it. We're all busy. But shift the way you tell yourself that story. Be honest with yourself. And the way you be honest with yourself in that, with mindset, and be brutally honest, which is, don't say, I don't have enough time to. Change it to, that thing is not my priority. And that should put something in the back of your throat a little bit, make your stomach upset a little bit, because you think about the things we say no to, right? So you think about being a parent. Dad, can you come play catch with me out in the front yard? Instead of saying, I don't have time, I gotta go make dinner, I gotta go do the laundry, I gotta clean the whatever, change it to, playing catch with you is not my priority. And let that sink in, right? Because it's not about, I don't have enough time. It's about, we all have the same amount of time. We have plenty of time. What is your priority in those time periods? So if working out isn't your priority, getting up at 5 a.m., because you know it's going to be healthier and you have a better chance of living longer, you have a better chance of being healthy for your kids as they grow, whatever those things are, you need to be honest with yourself and say, my health is not my priority. And how does that feel and what changes are you going to make? So that's the mindset. We want to make negativity abrasive in our lives and positivity the thing. I hope that mindset and a positive mindset finds you throughout this year. Take care.